So someone was not a team player. Someone was working against you. And this is someone that is going to reap what they have sown. They thought that something would be easy to do. So let's get in here and read and see what else is going to come out. What else did they think was going to be easy as 1, 2, 3? Oh. Something could be happening by Wednesday. So something could be happening by a Wednesday morning, possibly. Morning came out a minute ago. So something could happen in the morning time, possibly on a Wednesday, with an older person. And Libra has come out twice now. So Libra just came out a second time. And I only have 2 sets of Libra on here, and they both came out twice. And then Scorpio came out. So Libra and Scorpio is very heavy in the energy at this moment. So Libra is very heavy on justice energy. So something about balance and justice is going to be happening. Something could be happening by the winter time or in the winter time. Someone is intrigued and wants to know more about you. There is a wolf coming to your door. So, ooh, a wolf at your door. And that could happen by summertime. Not written in stone. So, something is not definitive. So, there could be a wolf showing up at your door. Man. This is kind of crazy. Ooh, okay. So this wolf could be a third party that someone brought into a situation to cause you some drama. Pisces came out, and I'm a Pisces, so now I'm like super intrigued, okay? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. So someone could be arrested by Thursday or on a Thursday. So this wolf at the door was involved in a third-party situation. They could be getting arrested for something. Ooh, and you reap what you sow. So somebody did something to you at some point, and apparently whatever they did was not a good thing, because if they're going to get arrested for it, there was a crime committed. I chuckle and laugh, but that's just because, you know, you reap what you sow. And if you do bad shit to people, then it's going to come back to you, you know what I mean? So someone was being stubborn as a mule in a situation. I have 3 strikes, you're out. Justice is blind. And throwing in the towel. And someone was caught red-handed. So there may have been an investigation. And somebody got caught doing something. 3 strikes, you're out. And justice is blind. So someone may have been doing something repetitively using the justice system, and now they have to throw in the towel because they got red-handed doing something. Like the justice system, the government officials, whether it be police, you know, it could be CPS, FBI, whatever, like whoever is involved, they got tired and fed up, and now someone has to throw in the towel because they got red-handed doing something, trying to make false reports, and people are getting pissed off about it. They're wasting resources. And these people are getting really upset about it because they're wasting their time. Whatever investigation was going on, it's already been closed out and disproven. And you were proven to be white as a sheet. So you are pure, like you are clean. You were proven innocent in a situation. And someone keeps trying to dredge that up. And jail in reverse it came out on the very top of the deck. And I feel like someone's going to be going to jail. If you're getting arrested, you're going to go to jail at some point anyway. So, I mean, that's where you're headed right after they slap the cuffs on, right? So, someone is going to jail because you were innocent in a situation and someone was trying to prove something that was not true. You saw the writing on the wall about a situation, and someone is going to have court. What did I just say? I cannot make this up. Someone is getting arrested. They're going to court. They made false reports. You were innocent, and they keep trying to do the same thing over and over. The 3 strikes, you're out. Like, they tried 3 times. It didn't work. Like, give it up, okay? Someone wanted to play the field. Quick as lightning and rags to riches came out. So you could be getting a significant amount of income coming in really soon and very fast in the near future, because people are fed up about this. Maybe you even asked for restitution from the courts in the past. If the government does not uphold the laws and the court does not uphold the laws, they can be sued for wrongful, things as well. So if they do not handle the situation, they may have to pay out money too. So something is going to be happening quick as lightning. So I have years younger and count your blessings in disguise. So someone may have been younger than you that did not count their blessings, or they did not see you as a blessing. Maybe they thought you were too young to be blessed. Maybe you have spiritual gifts, and they didn't see you that way. They may have even said you were like satanic or some crazy shit like that, but better late than never. So because you have different, I'm getting different spiritual views. So because you have different religious views from somebody, they tried to use the courts to almost like a punishment, and I hate to say that, but someone was using the courts as a punishment to try to prove their divinity, and in fact they have lost their divinity. Okay, moment of truth, moment of glory. So this person was a liar. This is in the reverse. So someone thought they were going to get their moment of glory, moment of truth, but it was all based on lies. So why would you be upheld in high honor or have a moment of glory if everything you're saying is bullshit and if it's all lies? I'm sorry, but that's the honest truth. Why do you think you should be held in high honor when you're a liar? So something happened in February, or something is going to happen in February. February could be significant. It could be a birthday or a date of an event. When the months or days or something comes out, it could be a day or time of something that has already occurred or that is going to occur, okay? So, and it doesn't necessarily have to be something that is going to happen. It could be past, present, or future. Take it as it resonates, leaves what it doesn't. We're not all on the same timeline, so just keep that in mind, okay? When you're seeing this is when you are meant to see this, okay? Sad came out, so someone is sad at the moment. Okay, and I'm feeling led to grab some other cards at this moment, so we'll switch decks. So someone was as dull as dishwater. They were not as smart as they thought they were. Whatever plan they had cooked up, they were not very smart about it. They shouldn't have done it in the first place, because you shouldn't be plotting and scheming. But anyways, this person was not smart about what they did. I, J, K, and L could be significant. Q, R, S, or T could be significant. The earth sign Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn could be significant. The months of September and March could be significant. Those both came out in the reverse, so something could have happened in the past regarding March and September. Gemini came out in the reverse, so those months could have involved a Gemini. Something could be significant about a Leo. So we're having a lot of signs come out. And the initials A, B, C, and D in the reverse have come out in the reverse. So A, B, C, and D have come out in the reverse. So those could be significant as well. So we're having a lot of letters, a lot of months, and a lot of signs coming out. So if any of those are significant, then you know what happened in your situation. Someone did not want you free and easy or free as a bird. Someone wanted to trap you up in a situation. So July could be significant. So something could be happening by July. And before we do any other cards, let's get into some tarot cards real quick and see what comes out. Okay, so someone wanted to stop you from getting the offer that you had been waiting for. and they were a fool for doing so. So that could be why they're getting arrested, going to court, going to jail. They shouldn't have messed with you, okay? You have finances coming to you. So like I said earlier, this could be in the form of restitution. So especially if this person lied to the courts or the court sided with this person, you could be getting restitution from the court, or a judgment could be going in your favor, and you are building and moving forward, okay? Someone has made a decision regarding something. Okay, so I like this. So a decision has been made regarding a betrayal that has happened to you. And this betrayal was caused by a false high priestess. So there is feminine energy coming out. So an evil bitch. Okay, there's no other way to put this. And the upright, the high priestess can embody any oh god, like any of the like King of Cups, Queen of Cups, like any of the major arcanas. But in the reverse, they are an evil bitch. Like they will do anything to get what they want. Okay, so this person was willing to do anything they wanted to stop you from getting an offer that was meant to come to you, that you had been waiting for. So you could have been in serious need of an offer, and this evil high priestess, this bitch, did not want you to get it. And I really hope that this video doesn't get banned for me like cursing so much, but this is probably the most I've cursed in a video, actually, but she is not a nice person. Okay, so you are manifesting justice. You are manifesting help. Someone betrayed you, and you are manifesting some sort of resolution to this situation, okay? So in the reverse, I would look at the magician as someone who did like black magic, spread lies, gossip, like black magic doesn't have to mean that someone was like casting spells or anything like that. It just means that in the upright, you see all those things that they have many gifts, like almost like a shapeshifter, like they can change form, like they're very fluid, and you are manifesting. So if this is in the upright, you are manifesting right now. And you are manifesting justice for betrayal that was done to you. And that could be in the form of finances. You have finances on your way. This is a knight, so he's on a horse. He's traveling towards you. So you have finances traveling your way to help bring resolution to this situation. Okay, folks? Okay, so you are seen as a role model. You are someone in the upright. If you're in the upright, you know you're in the upright, okay? If you're not in the upright, you know that, okay? If you're not in the upright, you're a karmic, okay? If you're in the upright, and you're not cross-watching, you are seen as a role model, okay? You are an upright person. You are held in high honor. And someone was in their lusty energy, their karmic energy, and they chose a tribute, a copycat over you, okay? So someone was really good at imitating your image, your character, your energy, and, excuse me, someone chose that over you, and Natural Born Killer came out. So that could be someone that wanted to kill your dreams because they wanted to take your place. Heavy copycat energy. Bad... Oh my gosh. Every time Badfish comes out, I get the smelly coochie, oh God almighty. This person needs some personal hygiene, okay? Like, every time I get this. Every reader that I watch, I swear to God, Badfish, smelly coochie comes out. So, someone wanted to kill your career because, or your character, your energy, whatever. They wanted to take over your place. They wanted to copycat you. It was like they wanted to embody you. That is like really sick, but it's the truth. And this person is a bad fish. And she, I'm sorry folks, but this lady has some bad hygiene. She needs to like, go get some Summer's Eve or something. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. I'm sorry. This bad fish. I'm sorry, but that's gross. Miss Murderer, and don't want to lose you now. So someone killed their opportunity to be with you. because they chose bad fish, smelly coochie over you, and they don't want to lose you, but they don't want to stop dealing with bad fish. And I don't understand that. Like, oh my god, I don't care how many showers you take, like, you still have to do some maintenance on your lady bits. Okay, so I gotta stop. Cup of love, cup of wisdom. I don't care if you're a bad fish or not. If you are a female, you have to have good feminine hygiene. You have to take care of your lady bits. There's a reader I listen to, and she's like, she always mentions showing your portal. I'm sorry, that's like a tongue twister. Showing your portal. If you're on the upright, ladies, you can show your portal. You do not have a bad stench. This lady has a smelly coochie. Whoever this is, oh my god, like, it's like so gross. And she was trying to copycat and imitate you, but if she was trying to copycat and imitate you, then she needs to, like, take care of her shit, you know, like, take care of her lady bits. That's freaking gross. It's like, ew. It's almost like I can smell her nasty cooch. It's gross. I'm sorry. That is sick. Like, she's a bad imitation. She's a bad copy of you. Like, whatever she tries to do, she messes it up. And someone is saying, what the fuck? Because you know why? Because smelly coochie is not you. They will never be you. They settled for a false imitation. They couldn't have you, so they settled for an imitation. And someone saying, oops, I did it again. So they fucked up. They know they fucked up. They wish they could be sedated because they just... They realize they messed up, but they're trying to settle for whatever they ended up with. You know, they made the choice, they made the wrong one. That's kind of, it is what it is, you know. Guess things happen that way. So they're trying to accept that they settled for the imitation instead of the real deal. So date rape came out. So someone could have put something in your food or drink, or someone may have been heavily sedated on drugs. Okay, and whatever you're doing it well, but you're tearing down whatever this bad fish has going on. I'm getting the energy. Okay, so she tried to copy your life. He or she, take it as it resonates. They tried to copy you and embody you, and you are tearing it all down because you are still alive. You can't imitate. If you take the original compared to a copy, the original will still be the best. And I'm sorry, but you're tearing down all this bad fish's plans, and you're ruining it because you're still alive. And this person, this other energy, this male energy that I'm picking up, they want to be with you. They're seeing you as a role model. And they chose bad fish, so I'm sorry, but the imitation will never be as good as the original. You have not been in communication with this person for a while, slow news day. So it may have been a while since you've heard from this person. You set yourself free. You've liberated yourself from this person. You don't want to deal with them because you knew they were messing around. This person who chose bad fish over you, I'm sorry, it's just so gross. Every time I see bad fish or big wand, like every time I see my ace of wand cards, man, it's like I hear another reader say big dick energy, and every time I see that, I can't get it out of my head. Every time I see ace of wands, I think big dick energy. But anyways, we're talking about bad fish, whatever. Okay, so the person who chose bad fish over you is waiting for you to give them some sort of sign. They're trying to calm their nerves, so they wish they were sedated, so they may be self-medicating at this moment. I'm sorry, it's just, sometimes this stuff just cracks me up, because it's like, okay, they had a choice, they made a choice, now they have to live with that choice, and as long as the original's still around, it's not gonna compare. I'm sorry, like, you know, if you're a little short on cash or something, yeah, sometimes you go with the generic, but when you can afford the name brand shit, you go with the name brand shit. My cup of love, cup of wisdom, not always, you know, but I mean, if the original's better, you go with the name brand shit. You go with the real deal. You don't choose the copy, the imitation. I didn't want to survive, I want to live came out in the reverse. And there's no crying in baseball came out in reverse. So someone may have been in survival mode. They may have been crying and upset. But I'll have what she's having. So someone is looking at you and they want what you want, okay? So while this other person settled for the imitation of you, there's someone who wants the real deal. I'll have what she's having. They want the original copy. They want the good stuff. They want the Dr. Pepper, not the Dr. Whiz or whatever. I don't even know what the knockoff, Dr. Thunder, you know, they want the name brand shit, you know, and they're saying, hello, gorgeous. So someone who wants the real deal is going to be showing up. They're going to be contacting you. They want the real thing. They're not going to settle for the imitation because they know better. They see what's in front of them. And a perfect storm has been created, okay? I'm sorry, I just can't help it. Like, if someone settles for the imitation, if they can't see what's right in front of their face when they have it, I don't know what to tell them. Like, then they don't deserve it. You know what I mean? So something could be happening by November, November could be significant. Somebody ripped you off. So an event or a birthday, somebody's birthday could be in November, but somebody ripped you off, okay? And build about better mousetrap. So someone's birthday who is, I'm getting birthday for some reason. So someone's birthday who is in November could have tried to trap you up in a mousetrap, and they ripped you off. They wanted to steal your finances. So I'm getting gold digger energy with that one. So someone just wanted to use you for finances. They did not jump into something with both feet, and that was because they were only using you. So I'm getting a few different energies. We had the High Priestess in reverse, so that was a female energy. And then I'm getting a male energy who chose the false imitation, the tribute over you. And then I'm getting somebody who wants to come towards you and has good intentions towards you, okay? So there's a feminine energy and two masculines up in your energy. And there's someone who is a chip off the old block, and they are in hot water, okay? So then we have the stuff dreams are made of in reverse, and don't step on anyone's toes in reverse. So someone who is a chip off the old block. So the feminine in reverse, the false high priestess, that could be the copycat energy, or a chip off the old block could mean it's someone in your family or someone you're related to. That could be a thing. Take it how it resonates. You can read it either way. They could be two separate feminine energies, or it could be one and the same. It just, take it how it applies to your situation, okay? But the stuff dreams are made of. So someone didn't care to step on your toes. They didn't want you to be seen as the stuff dreams are made of. So I feel like copycat energy. So it also could be that someone in your own family, okay, could have been trying to imitate or copycat you. So someone could have been trying to like steal your energy or imitate you in some way, which is really messed up, but I mean, it happens, you know? There is boundaries set, like, lay down the law, or the law itself, like the legit law could be getting involved in this situation. And someone is afraid of that. Someone is afraid of his or her own shadow. So someone could be afraid of getting arrested. So someone could know that this is coming. Good things come to those who wait, and that is in the reverse. So someone was impatient, and someone did something a little too quickly, and now they're getting caught up in this. They jumped into something without thinking about it. They were impulsive and they were impatient. They didn't wait to do something. And, yeah, it did not work out for them, whatever they were trying to do. Whoa. These people are putting on a dog and pony show, and that is because they're afraid of going to jail. So we have a masculine energy that wants to come towards you, that is in the upright. We have a masculine energy in the past that chose a copycat over you, and we could have two separate feminine energies, the copycat and the high priestess in reverse, or they could be one and the same. Take it how it resonates. I know it's getting a little complicated. Sometimes y'all have this is a collective reading, so Sometimes people have a lot of shit going on in their lives, okay? I'm not the only one, okay? I am not the only one. I know that. And this is collective, so I know this doesn't apply to just me. And someone has a mistress, so I was correct. Bad fish came out, so someone has someone on the side. The cards don't lie. It all follows the story. It's just up to the reader to, you know, don't shoot the messenger. I just deliver the messages, you know. So this person who is a mistress could be in the medical field. Needles and pins came out. So you may have said, watch this. Okay, so this person may have even flaunted this mistress in your face. So this person that you dealt with in the past that chose the copycat over you, they may have been so certain that they chose the real deal over you that they flaunted it in your face, and then you turned around and said, watch this shit. And then you proved that you were the real deal, you were the original, and shape of my heart. So then they were like, oh wait a minute, what happened? Like, this isn't right. Like, wait a minute. This person was hunting for the real deal and he chose the copycat, and so he's sitting there wondering what happened, because now you may be blowing up, you're getting attention, you could be seen as larger than life, and this copycat may have even left them alone and forsaken, or they feel alone and forsaken because that's not what they wanted. They got ripped off. It's like a bait and switch kind of deal. This person was imitating you and they can't live up to the expectations, and this person is feeling alone and forsaken and depressed. And I mean, that's sad, but you make the choices you make, man. Like, I don't make the rules. We all have choices to make. If you settle for the counterfeit, you know, then you deal with the consequences. Anything else? So someone is keeping a secret. So they don't want you to know that they chose the copycat, but they know it. They know it. That's why they feel alone and forsaken, and that's why they're drinking 40 ounces to freedom. They're self-medicating. They want to be sedated. They don't even want to spend time with this person. They would rather be asleep than deal with this person. Like, that is how fed up they are with this person. Like, this person actually gets on their nerves. That's what I'm picking up on. And someone played games, and now they're howling at the moon. They're like going nuts, like howling at the moon, because they know they fucked up big time. And they also know that they could be going to jail. Rusty Cage. So they're waiting for that to happen. Like, they know that whatever they did to you, there could have been crimes involved, or something they did to other people, you know, not necessarily you, but they could be expecting to go to jail for something. Rusty Cage, I feel like, is a jail cell. And so they are losing their shit, because not only did they pick the wrong person, but then they could end up going to jail on top of it. And so they are really in a messed up situation. So, cup of love, cup of wisdom, you know, think things through before you make decisions. Look before you leap, man. Like, don't act impulsively. Think about, the decisions you make. What goes around comes around. So you reap what you sow already came out, and this came out sideways. What goes around comes around. So whatever they did to you is happening to them. So if they try to screw you over, use you for some reason, that is exactly what this karmic person did to that person. So if you're a female dealing with a male and they chose another female over you, what goes around comes around. Fishy coochie is probably up and left them just like they left you, and that's probably why they're feeling alone and forsaken. A Cancer could be significant. It doesn't have, you don't have to be a Cancer for this to resonate, but a Cancer could be significant some way. Man, this is just nuts. This is like, this is almost like some Jerry Springer shit, man. Like, for real. Like, I can't make this shit up. Okay, so Capricorn could be significant. That came out also. Someone is ugly as sin. And both of those came out in the upright. So someone who is a Capricorn could be like ugly as sin. They could be evil, vindictive, spiteful. And that's what I'm picking up from that energy. Someone who's a Capricorn is up to some shady shit. And I feel like someone who is a Cancer could be, you know, what goes around comes around, that they could be involved in that. Sagittarius came out, so you could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn. Man, there's all kinds of stuff coming out. Aquarius could be involved. A Taurus could be involved. Labor of love. So, while you were doing things out of love, this person was beating a dead horse. They were trying to steal from you, so it was unrequited love, and that ended. So whatever cycle you were going through with this person, it ended in the past, so they can't come towards you to steal from you before. So yeah, this is a collective reading, so we have a lot of signs coming out. So if you hear your sign, it can resonate, and even if you don't hear your sign, it can still resonate. So let's see if we can't get some closing messages, close this out. This is over 30 minutes long, so if the messages get too long, it takes a little more time. I have a little more difficulty uploading them from my phone to YouTube in that case. So we have the Page of Swords in reverse. So someone was immature. They wanted to fight against you. They lied. Swords is the truth, and this is in reverse. So someone was acting immaturely and they lied against you. They did not defend you. It was the opposite. So they fought against you, and they used lies to do that. And the reason they did that was because they wanted to affect your financial stability. They didn't want you to be able to have financial stability because they wanted to keep you on a loop. They wanted to be able to come back to you whenever it was convenient for them. You were in a relationship with this person. You thought this person was your Two of Cups, and it turned out they weren't. And it's not your fault. They were very good at what they did, very deceptive. They chose a false empress, a female. They chose someone over you, and so you ended this cycle out. And they may have even tried to cause harm to your health, your mental stability. They may have even proposed to you and took it back. So this person, I'm getting like the Indian giver type thing. So they made you some sort of offer, and then they took it back and chose somebody else over you, because this is in reverse. So they chose somebody else over you, and this left you in despair, and you were the wounded warrior. Like, you were injured because of this, and this was a heartless dick. This is the King of Cups in reverse. Like, he was a jerk. He didn't care about that. He was just caring about his own emotions and feelings and what he could get out of the deal. So yeah, he was a dick. So I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I can't make this up, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This man has been showing up the whole time, and I knew he was going to show out like some way or another. Yeah, this man is a dick. He hurt you. He chose someone else. He doesn't deserve you. Like, whoever you are, this man doesn't deserve you. You're too good for them. Alright, so let's see if any final messages come out, and then we'll close this out. But yeah, you are too good for this person. He definitely doesn't deserve you, especially if he didn't see what was right in front of him. If he had the choice between the false high priestess and the real high priestess right in front of him, and he chose wrong, then God have mercy on his soul, because he does not deserve you. You're too good for him. So patience is a virtue, and this man did not wait long enough. He was not patient enough, and he chose someone else over you. So he did something impulsively. He did not wait. Let me see if there's any more reverse cards. A Leo could have been involved. Plays for the other team. So this man could have even been bisexual. So maybe he chose this other female because she was into that third party stuff. And we high priestesses in the upright don't necessarily, we don't deal with that shit. We don't put up with third party bullshit. So maybe that's another reason he chose this person over you, is because he plays for the other team, and this other female was all about that. Like, she didn't care. A tough road to hoe. He may have also thought that it was too hard to deal with you, because maybe this person has a sex addiction. Maybe they like this third party stuff, and if you're not into that, then it would have been too difficult for them, and they didn't want to deal with that. But now they're stuck with someone who is wet behind the ears, so they chose someone over you. But just because they are willing to hop into bed with a third party situation or whatever. They're not experienced, and they're not you. They're not mature. They're not a leadership position. They will never be you. So it's a bad imitation of you. And this man is a man of few words. So like I said, you could not be having much communication, if any, with this person, because you know they're a crook. So you may be actually avoiding this person because you know what they are, you know what they did. If whether you're into tarot or not, you may get downloads, messages, or you may just be intuitive. You know this person was a crook, and you may be a man of few words. You don't have to tell everything you know. You may know stuff and not even tell it because you are so intuitive. You could be an empath, you know. Sometimes you don't have to have proof because there's stuff you just know. And some people demand that you have proof of something, and that's not always the case, okay? So Saturday, something could be happening by Saturday, and you are moving full steam ahead, okay? So you are leaving this person behind. You're not going to deal with them because you already know what they're about. And if they come back to you, it's only because this other person left them out in the cold, okay? And you know this person is a thief. They already may have cost you money in the past. A Virgo could be involved. And not in my backyard. So, like I said, you laid boundaries down with this person, and whatever they got going on, that was not your thing. You said not in my backyard. I would hope this person's not lurking in your backyard, but from experience, this person could be lurking in your backyard, because I have a lurker that likes to show up every now and then. So hopefully this person isn't lurking in your backyard, but you never know, okay? Alright, final messages. So you can run, but you can't hide. So this person may be stalking you, like I just said. So maybe this person is lurking in your backyard. I hope not. I really, really hope not. But this person could be in your backyard, okay? So this person could be stalking you. Beware, okay? I'm sorry if they are, because I know what it's like, okay? This person wanted you to start over from scratch, and a Taurus could be involved. So a Taurus could have wanted you to start over from scratch, wanted you to be left with nothing. I hope this helps, folks. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't.